Hello everybody, Sanimonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sifunde iy'ncwadi ezibhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese siza la sizokhuluma ngazo le y'ncwadi. Sixoxe phela le ndaba esuke sifundile, sixoxela laba abangenaso isikhathi sokufunda incwadi nalaba abasuke benqena nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sizokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews or ama-recaps. Siphinde futhi sikhulume nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Uma ngabe uyaqala ukusijoyina namhlanje and you really like our content, ungakhohlwa ukuthi upress u-subscribe button la ngezansi. Uma ngabe usupressile u-subscribe button, uphinde upresse i-notification bell light uzokuka-subscribe ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Uma ngabe you are a subscriber and you also want to be a member of this channel, you can press join button la ngezansi bese ulandela ama-instructions ukuthi uba kanjani i-member yayo le channel. Namhlanje na-ke I'm doing something special ngoba ngivula incwadi delivery box yami edeliver incwadi yami ade ngayilinda. I really think ukuthi Takealot did the best that they could under the circumstances, because they did send a message ukuthi banenkinga yama-delivery since kunama-floods e-KZN, and obviously any business that uses ama-trucks as part of their business, I think they've been affected more than anybody. First, because imgwaqo ayikho right, and also ama-trucks were affected because ama-trucks that were on the road on the day that it rained kakhulu alimala. So I think they did the best that they could. They said they were going to deliver the book on the 2nd of May, but it came izolo. So you know, yeah, we do understand. We've been waiting for long, but we do understand. But I've learned that I have to order my books. Actually, while I'm busy with one book, I have to be working on getting the next book. I wasn't worried about it before because it used to be quick, but now I've learned because I have to order early. So we will unbox the book, but while unboxing the book, we also have a few things that we need to talk about when it comes to this channel. And I need to make a few comments about the video that I did izolo, and then you know what's going to be happening on this channel moving forward. So we'll be discussing that while we open the book, and then we'll talk about the book and see if we like it. Maybe we've been waiting this long for incwadi that we won't even like. Okay, so we'll do that today. By the way, you guys, happy holiday to the South Africans. Today is the 27th of April. I had to go back and check every year. I'm like, the 27th April, is it the day that we voted for the first time, or is it the day that Mandela came out, or is it the day that he became president? I always have to go check. Did we vote, or did he become president, or did he come out of prison? But I know there's Mandela somewhere. So today it's the day that we had in South Africa. We had our first democratic elections, you guys. That was what, 94? I was like inside at 6. Ngingasahali ukuthi abantu bayovota lapho. I was what, 13 or 14, and it was such an exciting time. I remember my sisters, my cousins bayovota. It was nice. Yeah, but it was an exciting time. So today we're celebrating that. It's a holiday in South Africa. So I know I have viewers that are not from South Africa. So you guys, Tina asisebenzi today. On Monday we actually have another holiday. So guys, we're going to open this book. The packaging looks different this time. Anyway, I think they're saving space, because I usually think that they just exaggerate when it comes to their packaging. Will take a lot, but yeah, I guess they have to think about it, because this is the reason why we're having so much of the floods now. Because we're not taking care of our earth, so we have to think about it when we create these packages. And how are we going to get rid of them when our earth is acting the way that it does? So I'm glad that they're saving space now when they are packaging their products. It take a lot. So you guys, like, I wanted to talk a little bit about let me say this, obviously, like, the channel is growing. The channel is growing, and it has grown faster than I expected, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with that, because I had given myself like a year to actually get to 1,000 subscribers. And I started my channel um, last year in June. So I'm not even a year old on this channel. So it has surprised me the way that it has grown. Uh, but yeah, but it's a pleasant surprise. It's a pleasant surprise. So obviously on my channel I have more of a community than I thought I was going to have by this time, and I thought that a lot of the experimenting in terms of like adding on new type of content in my on my channel was going to happen while I didn't have as many people. But it has worked out, you guys, and quite honestly I think I have a very pleasant community when it comes to like people that come and watch my videos. But I also, it's just pleasant in terms of like people that comment on my videos or not. Of course I've had the crazes. Maybe I've had one or two crazes that I'm like, this one I have to block. But other than that, it really is a pleasant experience. But I also always just wanted to have the type of channel where people can come in and interact with me. But I don't want to be the type of channel where people are not allowed to say that they have a different opinion from my opinion. I want people to be able to say when they think different from how I think. I just really like it. I really would like it to be respectful. I really would like it to be respectful. It just wouldn't make sense that as the channel grows, everybody that joins the channel agrees with me. It would just be weird for me. you know and also, like, if you like my channel or you love me and you join the channel because you love me or my personality or whatever, still there's nothing wrong with on one video me talking about a certain issue, but you don't like that specific video. You're not gonna let me just say that even if you like my channel and you like what I do on my channel, you are never going to like every single video that I do. And it is okay, and it is okay to come on and say, I don't like what you said on this issue, or I don't agree with it. It's okay. That's how life works. We don't agree with everything that people that we like and love do. So I want to make that clear. So I don't want people to not feel free to comment on my videos because maybe they don't agree with what I've said, but they don't feel like they are free to do that. You are free to do that. Everything respectful, as long as it's done respectfully. So Izolo, I did that video about Ayanda Borotho. When I did that video, you guys, I actually uh, did not expect that anybody was going to agree with me on that issue, because I had seen that on Twitter she was receiving support even from all Nunkanyiso Chonco, like famous people, abantu base-KZN, even of course, who are celebrities now, were in support on what she had said. So I knew that I was going to touch on the territory that might make me get if ilokuzan in negative feedback or a backlash, but I was okay with that and I was ready to receive it. So to have so many of you actually saying, you know what, actually we see what you're saying, we agree, it was a surprise for me. It really was a surprise for me. But I am welcoming on that video any of people that have different views, but you are not likely to change my view on that issue, because I did think about it a lot before I posted that before I did that video, and I did think about it before I posted that video. That is how I think about it, you guys. I do not hate Ayanda Borotho, but I don't like how a lot of the time she speaks on issues as if she's some kind of authority, and I don't agree with the fact that she decided to highlight in times when KZN is so desperate, she decided to highlight the photos issue when she could highlight. She could make another post that would lead to people helping KZN. I didn't like that, and that is just my opinion. But if you have a different opinion, you are really welcome to go on that video and tell us what your opinion is, and I would interact with you positively. So yes. And also, you guys, obviously, as the channel is growing, and we do have a membership option now on the channel. And obviously, when I start getting members, then those members will get benefits from being members. But obviously, my plan is that the content that I provide for everybody else, like, it's not like if you are a subscriber but you are not a member, you will not get content. You will still get the content that you were getting, but I'm going to make sure that the other people that are members, because members will be paying, I'm going to have something special for those members. I'm going to have to create new content for those members. But also, on top of that, there's benefits like so of course there will be benefits to being a member, even on the content that I'll be giving everybody that is a subscriber. uh, Maybe there will be differences in the times that people are able to access the videos, but not to say that the subscribers will now not be able to access the videos as early as. So whatever you get as a subscriber won't change, but if you become a member, there will eventually be changes because you are a member, because there has to be a benefit for you being a member that pays in the channel. Yeah, that is that. But also, guys, yes. Okay. But also, you guys, in the next few weeks, maybe, I don't know how much I'll be able to update you guys, but if I don't post, I do make an update post on my community post, because in the next few weeks, my daughter is going to have a certain medical procedure that might have to, like, I might have to take time away from YouTube a little bit to pay attention to that, to take care of her and all of that. We're probably going to spend a lot of time in the hospital. So there will be days where I will not be able to do videos, but I will update you guys on on my community post. Tomorrow we're seeing a specialist who would actually make a decision on when the procedure is going to be, and it's an urgent procedure, so I'm guessing that they're going to say as soon as possible. So so maybe next week when you guys are watching the reunion, I'm gonna be in the hospital. So I don't know, you guys, but I will update you. So if you see no videos, and you are expecting videos, just go on my community post and see whatever updates that I've put there, when it comes to whether I will post or not. Yes, you guys. So here is our book. Here is our delivery. Why mina mangimese kanjena ngibona akufundeki. I'm wondering if you guys can read it actually. Liyozeline nangakini. I like the cover, you guys. I love the cover. I think this is a picture of the thing. No, it's not the writer. The writer is Gcina Mhlophe. Gcina Mhlophe. I know Gcina Mhlophe as someone who writes ilokuzana poetry. So I'm guessing we're going to be exposed a little bit to poems or poetry in this book, because hey bo, it's written by Ndaba yakhe W Zulu, and then Gcina Mhlophe. Oh yes, Namhlophe is like commenting on the book as one of the writers. Oh, okay. So ndaba yakhe. But I'm seeing on the inside that we do going to get a little bit of poetry when it comes to this book. Liyozeline nangakini yazi ngesiZulu into ethi liyozeline nangakini usukushwabula. Usukushwabula, like, let's say you're going through something, ne? But you feel like somebody is not empathetic to your situation, and you're like, okay, you don't understand my situation because algaganethi ngakini, just like Gauteng doesn't understand us at KZN because alganethi iyeza nangakini imvula. So liyozeline ngakini, that's what it means. It's you will go through it too one day. So let's get into the book, you guys. So undaba yakhe, William Zulu is the writer of the book, and he's got a picture here. Uthi nginezingane zakithi okuqala uMamozi, yimi, here's the picture. Ulindiwe, Usipho, Martin kanye noThoko. I guess ukuthi these are his siblings, the writer. And it was published in 2010 by UKZN Press, and there is an English book or English version of the book which was published in 2005. So it looks like the English version was published before the Zulu version of the book. I usually don't like books that are interpreted from isiNgisi to isiZulu. Yeah, but let's see how this one goes. They say it was edited by Nkosinathi Tole and typesetter by Patricia Comrie, and cover design it's Sumaya Isaac, and cover sketch. This is the sketch. It gives me the vibes of the apartheid days and slavery kind of situation. Yeah. But it wasn't published that long. And then it has how many chapters? It has 24 chapters, and it has 150 pages. Yeah, so you guys, isethulo, let's read a little bit what they say about isethulo sencwadi. Le ncwadi ngiyethula ngokubonga uNkulunkulu umqalisi nomphelisi wempilo yami. Njengomhubi uDavide ngithi izabelo zingehlele ezindaweni ezinhle. Yebo, nginalo ifa elihle. Ngimbheke uJehova phambi kwami njalo ngokuba ungakwesokunene sami. Angiyikuzanyanyiswa ngalokho, ngakho inhliziyo yami iyajabula nomphefumulo wami uyethaba, nenyama yami iyakuhlala ngokwethemba. Ngiyethula ngothandiweyo wami uphilisile. Nakuxolani Sibusiso Sibongile uZamile uSamu nabantwana bakwaphiwa inkosi osiyabonga uSithembiso uSenamile noNjabulo. Ngingebalibale bonke abangicebisa ngobuntu banginika ithemba elisha ezikhathini ezinzima. Ngiyethula futhi emphakathini wakithi eMondlo enginethemba lokuthi nyakana thize liyoze line nangakithi. Kumile intuthuko yendawo yethu nobuholi obunombono oyokuphilisa izizukulwane zethu. As I'm misinterpreting isihloko, because from what he is saying, for him it's like the rain is a positive thing. So when he says liyozeline nangakini, let's say mhlambe there was drought and people have been waiting and waiting and waiting for the rain, and then someone says ukuthi liyozeline nangakini, that's like giving hope to somebody, so it's like it will be okay. So I think that's how he's using lesisho less. So guys, here is our book. Listen, I'm going to get into it and read it, and then I'm going to come back here and tell you what the book is about. I get the feeling that there's going to be a lot of references to a religion, because now with that's what he quotes right at the beginning of the book. So it sounds like umuntu wokholo. There's a lot of pictures in this book. There's parts ezinkondlo. So let me get into it and read it, and then maybe I can be able to give you guys the first episode tomorrow. But here it is. Oh, let me read what what the other writers say about this book. At the back of the book kubhala ukuthi liyoze lide nangakini incwadi ehlaba umxhwele ekhuluma ngempilo yombhali wayo undaba yakhe William Zulu. Lo mbhali wazalwa ngesikhathi sokucindezelwa kwabantu abansundu ezweni lonke laseNingizimu Afrika. Uyasimema ukuthi sibambisane naye esibonisa lempilo emondlo nezinselelo aye wabhekana nazo futhi wayinqoba njengociko lokuzoba emifanekiso elaziwa umhlaba wonke. Umbhalo uchaza okuningi ngobuciko bokuzoba imifanekiso abafundela i-Rocks Drift okwagcina kumenzele phesheya kwezilwandle kumwezele phesheya kwezilwandle. Umbhalo unesikhathi eside ephila ngokukhubazeka ngenxa yenkwantshu yemilenze okwaholelwa ekuhlinzweni kwakhe eBaragwanath okwambulala sonke isingezansi. Le ncwadi yempilo yakhe akusiyo eyesililo nokulahlekelwa yithemba, kunaloko yisimemo sokuba sibone amandla kaNkulunkulu nomoya wobuntu walabo ahlangana nabo endleleni yempilo yakhe. So this book is about the writer, and that's a picture of the writer. I guess he is on a wheelchair, and then this is what Ugcina Mhlophe says about the book. Sithi uma siphonsa amehlo engqondo lapho akhulela khona uWilliams sizwe nangohambo lakhe sizizwe sibamba ogezansi ngenxa yobuqhawe bakhe. Sibonga uthando nethemba alitshalayo ngale ncwadi ebhalwe kahle kangaka. Futhi ke ngikholwa ukuthi noma ubani oyifundayo ayolamukela azigcinele lona. Hey guys, ukufunda isiZulu akukho easy. Yes, so guys, we're going to be reading. This is the first book that we are going to read that is about somebody's life. It's going to be interesting to do that because we did read incwadi uthando lungumanqoba, which all of us were convinced ukuthi it was about the writer because of the way that it was written. But when I did find the writer was like, no, it's not. It was fiction. So it's going to be interesting to read this book. Anyway, guys, this is our new friend for the next month. I need to get used to it being in my hands because I'm going to be having this book on my hands for a very, very long time. Guys, I always encourage people to get the books, and the reason that I chose to do Zulu books, I know that people have made suggestions on books that, Zesingisi and all of that. The reason that I wanted to do Zulu books, I read novels, and I read all kinds of novels, and I've read English novels, but I was tired of reading English novels, and I feel like it's the same thing. If someone falls in love and then you read about romantic whatever, and it's just like it got to a point where I felt like it didn't have a value for me, and I felt like I wanted to get back to reading Incwadi zesiZulu only because I like reading stories that I can relate to. But more than that, I wanted to encourage myself to read isiZulu, because guys, it's one thing to speak isiZulu, but to read isiZulu, it's another. To read incwadi yesiZulu from cover to cover, it's another. It improves your language as well. You learn ukusebenzisa certain words zesiZulu. So why should we do that in English when we have our own books written in our own languages? And we also want to support black writers, and also for our children to see these books in the house and know that it's a good thing to read books in your own language. So I always encourage you guys to get this book. This was like what, hundreds and no, but it was 131 including delivery, so it must have been like 70, I think 71 rand. So if you can get away from paying in delivery, you can actually get this book for 71 rand. It take a lot. If not, then just get it at any bookshop edayisa iy'ncwadi lezi ezisetshenziswa esikoleni. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngenithanda kakhulu.